people here, and they're happy to give their opinion.
You're fired up about this.
Sure I am.
Why?
Because it's nonsense.
This man is running for mayor of this town. Problem is, this town isn't a town yet.
You're going to be the first mayor of Castle Hayne?
If it passes, I guess I will.
You see, right after folks can vote Tom Radowitz for mayor, they have to choose whether or not to be a town at all. The 1,900 voters of the area will decide whether or not to incorporate, adding services like police, fire, and sewer, and of course, taxes. The signs point to the fact that folks just don't agree.
Some parts of it might be okay and some are not so good.
We don't need to incorporate.
I'll be voting for incorporation, yes.
The first area to incorporate in North Carolina was the town of Bath more than 300 years ago. One of the latest, St. James Plantation, incorporated in Brunswick County back in 1999. This man, Dennis Becker, helped to get that done. Back then, the affluent gated community was the target of annexation from nearby Oak Island. But an incorporated area can't be annexed, so the residents incorporated as a means of blocking annexation. They looked at all the angles.
Well, yeah, we did. One, of course, is taxation. It will raise your taxes somehow.
Radowitz agrees that taxes will go up, but not to block annexation.
Annexation was never the driver in the incorporation process.
He contends the move would prevent Castle Hayne from being swallowed up in an effort to consolidate New Hanover County and Wilmington. Although a welcome to Wilmington pro-incorporation sign miles from the city limit does play on the fear of annexation. Chuck Bauer disagrees with it all.
All those are very untrue things, but are being used as reasons to convince people to vote for incorporation.
In fact, Wilmington city officials have publicly stated no interest in annexing the area.
You're pretty fired up about this.
Absolutely.
Why?
So we stand by the assertion that our county government is doing well enough for us. We don't need a town council. We don't need more taxes. We don't need another government body to step into my backyard or someone else's backyard and tell you what you can and cannot do.
But what about St. James? How has their incorporation fared?
I think I can say fairly categorically that it is both, and prosperous and the fastest growing.
In fact, according to Becker, St. James has more active building permits than all the other towns in Brunswick County combined. Now the hunted has become the hunter.
St. James targeted any areas for annexation?
Oh, yeah.
But Bauer doesn't think Castle Hayne has the same tax base to support a town as St. James.
There is a success story in the towns around us, but I don't think that success story would play out here in Castle Hayne.
With the dream to be self-reliant and also to be able to control our own destiny. And that's what it's all about.
Perhaps words from a mayor in a town that will never exist. In Castle Hayne, Colin Hackman, WECT News.